Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? How are you guys doing? People are always very like weirded out and concerned or like amazed by the fact that I can clap with just one hand. Regardless. Hi. Today's video we're going to be testing out some new products, some new hype product, but it's all from the drugstore. Or drugstore pricing, drugstore stuff. I mean, I have some sheglam stuff in here. It's not technically that you can buy at the drugstore, but it's drugstore pricing. A lot of this stuff is like brand new that I just haven't really seen or tried. Some real techniques that this like new 2-in-1 powder and puff. We got some new goodies from Catrice. These like basically a glow booster, a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury, a tinted foundation serum. We got, of course, new e.l.f. goodies, the little click pens and lip liners that they came out with. I really want to just chit-chat, chill, sit down, play with some new makeup, and see if we like it, if we like the vibes and what the tea is, and what's going on in the world, you know? But yeah, that's what today's video is going to be. We're going to be testing out some new makeup. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it, no joke with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like when we test new drugstore makeup. If you guys like the gays.
Oh, honey, I'm not gay. I'm just pathetic.
Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. But let's go and get started here on this day. Okay, guys, so first things first, we're gonna start off with Skin Prep, and e.l.f. recently just launched a new Gel Yeah moisturizer from the Holy Hydration line. I think the Holy Hydration line is so fire. I really do. I think it's so good. A little gel clear. Oh, it's running. It has a fragrance to it. It's not bad. It actually smells good. I always just get a little nervous when skincare has fragrance like that's intense because I'm like, well, you gonna break me out or what? Okay, so this literally feels like water. It's a nice watery jelly consistency. It really feels like your skin is like drinking water. I don't know if that makes sense. It feels incredible. With plant-based squalene and prickly pear for oily combo skin. I'm oily combo. Let me make sure it's really set in though. You know, I could feel like it's absorbed, but then it could fuck with my foundation. So it's like, babe, I need you to really settle in for 30 seconds. Yeah. I like these launches. I'm excited. Okay, so now we're gonna go with the Catrice Soft Glam Filter Fluid Glow Booster. This is, you know, it's a glow booster. Sheer coverage that gives you like a blurring effect. It's literally supposed to be like the Charlotte Tilbury one, you know, like the e.l.f. one, like all these brands that have come out with them. I'm using the shade 015 Light. So we're just gonna put this everywhere. You guys actually kind of broke out a bit on my forehead. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what got me together, but whatever got me, it got me. So I'm actually gonna put this on with my fingers. I don't know why, I always feel like these kind of products work better when I blend them in with my fingers. I'm gonna blend this little glow. It's very viscous, it's very thick. But it is very, very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury one. Definitely would say it's a dupe. I would say it's actually even sheerer though. This one's even more sheer than the Charlotte Tilbury one is. Like, I don't feel like this one gave me like a lick of coverage, but it gave me so much glow to the skin. Oh my God, can you guys see a crease there? That's where I was napping. Oh God. Okay, but that literally looks stunnosha. It's blurring. Call 911, call the CIA and the FBI. It has blurred my skin. I love it. I'm obsessed with it and I need it. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to our next product. We have these new products from Catrice as well. These are the Nude Drops Tinted Serum Foundations with Hyaluronic Acid. I have two shades here. I have shade 20W and 10N. I'm gonna go with 10N first because I am a neutral undertone, and we're gonna apply it with this. This one puff, two sides, easy to go blending bitch is gonna get me together. Okay, best used when it's dry. So that's exactly what we're doing. This is from Real Techniques. This is like their new little blending duo. So one side is like a silicone side, and the other side is for polvo, which is powder. You know what I'm saying? So it's like and then you know. I know that made sense. I know it did. Okay, so we're gonna go and try this out. We're gonna take the shade 10N. I think it's gonna be too light for me, I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna attempt. It's looking real light, you guys. I'm sorry in advance. It's my exact shade. All right. Okay, so we're gonna pat it on. I will say, I mean, it's going on quite nicely, but I feel like it does absorb. Like, do you see that whole section right there? Is it absorbed in here or is it just stained? No foundation went down. it absorbed it all. You know what? Maybe it's one of those things where it blends it for you and it doesn't apply it for you. Because this is actually absorbing all my product. Like, it's absorbing I just try to put the rest down on this side and nothing's going down. So, what the literal fuck? Okay, let's try the brush. We're gonna really just exhaust all of our options here. Like this, that's what I was expecting, bitch. Look at this. This is an e.l.f. brush. This is a new brush I got from them. I like it. What is this? Their liquid blush. All right, well, I can do whatever I want. Okay, this tint is giving me way more coverage than I expected. For a tint, bitch, what? This is nice. It's giving me good coverage for a damn tint. And I think that with this kind of a packing brush, it could be built up to be more than medium, maybe medium plus. I wouldn't say full coverage, you know? But maybe medium plus. I like this a lot. This tint is literally tinting. Let me tell you something about catrice real quick. They eat it every time. That's what I'm gonna tell you. And the end. I don't know about this one right here. It took it all. It literally said, that liquid's actually mine. And you will starve. Oh, wait, you guys want to see my phone? You do. I want you guys to see it on my phone to understand the gravity of how damn stunning this looks. Medium coverage, skin looks like glowy and beautiful, but not heavy or cakey. I'm gagged and I'm shook. So those two just ate me up. So I also got this product recently. This is the Rimmel London Multitasker Full Coverage Concealer. The only problem is that I have the shade Nude 40 Ivory, and I think it's gonna be too dark. I'm gonna try just to see what it looks like. I know it's gonna be too dark. Literally golden. Oh Lord, help me. But it looks like the coverage can be really, really sickening, even though that's jarring. That's quite jarring. We're gonna lighten it, okay? I just want to see what it's gonna give. We're gonna use this and we're gonna pat this in because I do want to still attempt to use it and see what it's giving. I feel like I can't give it like a really, really fair review because the shade is so off for me and it's giving me you know, jaundice. But the coverage is lovely. I just feel like I can't review it properly, you know. But it gave great coverage. I'm gonna have to buy this. I'm just gonna have to go out and buy it, try it out, test it, and see what it really feels like because I think it looks really nice. And I know it's not gonna be expensive. Rimmel is a really, really affordable brand. So I'm like, bitch, I need my shade so I don't look orange under my eyes. Oh my God, I'm giving Donald Trump. Okay, let me just lighten this up really quickly. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this Born This Way from Too Faced. Just to literally, I'm only using it to lighten. I feel like this little puff is nice for the under eye, for the blending of the concealer. But the only reason I feel that is because it's already soaked up so much product. How much more can it go? How much more can soak up, bitch? How much wood can a woodchuck chuck? You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, my under eyes actually do look flawless, so there's that. But this, I don't know if it's this or not. I don't think it is. I think it's more so the product, and this is just kind of patting it in its place. I feel like it's nice because there's no like water in this, so it doesn't like break up my concealer, my foundation. Nothing's broken up. It really is just padded, but it just keeps getting absorbed and absorbed and absorbed. Can you see this side right here is bubbled and lifted from all the foundation getting collected? This side's flat as a board. So clearly so much product is getting, you know, absorbed. And I don't like that. Okay, so now let's go in with this product from Physicians Formula. I just got packaging from Physicians Formula, and they came out with so many different like things, so many like complexion-y things. So I want to try their new Diamond Filler Cheek and Lip Color, their new Butter Glow Contour Wand, and then we have a Diamond Bronzer, talc-free. Let's do the bronzer first. This is in the shade Deep Bronze. Deep? Oh, that is so fiercely creamy. I think I'm gonna like you. Okay, we're just gonna dip in. I think I'm gonna like this. So we're just gonna put the... Okay, why is it so effortless? Why is it blending itself? It's so... It's a little too pigmented for me. Yeah, it could be. You know, it is. It did say deep bronze. So this is the one I received. So I wonder if they have more than one shade of bronzer, or it's like a universal. Even though bronzer shouldn't be universal, but like, is it like a universal bronze? You guys, that looks stunning. Even though it's a little deep for me, like that looks really pretty because I like the color a lot. I don't feel like it pulls too orange. I actually feel it pulls pretty neutral. because it has a nice amount of like yellow to the undertone. Let me tell you something. The drugstore girlies are coming for blood when it comes to these cream bronzers. Milani came out with like cream bronzers recently. I really want to try those too and see what the vibe is. Like they look beautiful. So I'm very intrigued. We're just going to pat around that to make sure everything's diffused. I feel like this is a nice diffuser though. You guys see that? Like this diffuses beautifully. The diamond bronzer shocked me. The finish is beautiful. It gives me a, I would say, natural, leaning towards more glowy finish when it comes to the bronzer. Definitely not too luminous, but it's definitely not matte either. It's extremely creamy to the touch. It's so soft, but so extremely pigmented. These are incredible. But do you guys see how it kind of, there's like a warmth, but also yellowness to them too? It's like a neutral. There's orange, like there's warmth and orangey tones to it, but there's also some yellow too that pulls in there. So it's kind of like a nice neutrally toned, especially for me. These are the kind of tones I like to go for when it comes to bronzers. I could keep applying this, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. This is the Diamond Filler Mineral Wear Cheek and Lip Color. The packaging is always so adorable as well. Not too close now. Not too close now, though. Let's try this out and see what the tea is. This is a... I kind of like when products do that. So when they pull out, it's like magnified to go back in. It wants to go back in so bad. Can you guys see? Let me show you guys. See that? Oh. Okay, let's try this out. This is in the shade Brilliant Peach. And let's see what it's giving. Like, is it going to be a lot of coverage? Is it going to be light coverage? I'm very curious myself. It's giving beautiful. It's giving beauty and it's giving grace and Miss United States. Like, it's like, it has a good amount of pigment where it's like, you're going to see it, it's going to show, it's going to look nice, but it's not going to be completely overbearing. This is also meant for the lips. Should I try just get a little bit on the lip? Just a little bit on the lips, nothing crazy. Just a flush. Yeah, they're pigmented, but they're not extremely pigmented is what I'm trying to say, okay? They look beautiful also. They give me the same kind of finish that the bronzer did. Gives me like a beautiful, like veiling, glowy, but not too luminous finish. Everything is so melted in. Do you guys, like, I feel like my face is melted. Like, it all like really flows nicely. This is starting to grow on me, I'm not gonna lie. This is starting to grow on me just for like the padding of it. Light, fair contour wand from Physicians Formula. This is also part of their Butter Glow line. Okay, so this one is extremely thin and liquidy. So we're just gonna tap a little bit. This is light fair. This is light fair. So now let's blend it. Let's actually go back in with our little foundation brush. I'm just gonna see. Keep it pretty centered. Oh, you know what? It blends extremely easily and almost away. But once you pat it in, it literally blends like water. It's hard to explain, but this blends away so easily, like that it's almost undetectable. It's there. I can see the undertone being different than like the bronzer and blush. So it is there, and I can see that there's like a little bit more of a carve to my cheek, but it's so light. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect it to be so sheer. It's so sheer, okay? Okay, you see that? Diva, where'd you go? It really does just create like a very light shadowing, a light veiling, if you will. I'm not gonna lie, that was really nice. It's sheer and leaves you a very light contour, okay? So if you don't want a sheer, light contour, it's not going to be for you. But if you like a sheer contour that you can kind of build up to see what you want it to be, it's great. I feel like this is going to become one of my favorite contour wands like this because of the sheer ability of it. That was slay. So far, everything has been like really sickening. Other than this, everything else has been like really nice. And I've been very impressed so far. But let me go ahead and set my face off camera. I don't have any power I want to like show you guys or try out. Set my face and I'll be right back. Okay, never mind. I forgot I'm gonna use this to set my under eye as well. So I need you guys to see what it freaking looks like on the powder side. I will say it's picking up nicely. I'm using my Lunar Beauty powder. Oh, I like the powder side a lot. I think it diffuses everything beautifully. Is it the puff or is it my sickening powder? What is that? No, it's actually quite nice. I do like that it's pointed as well. It actually makes it pretty easy to get up in there. I will say I like the hairy side more. Harry Styles. What can I say? Okay, I'm gonna go actually powder the rest of my face, add a little bit of powder bronzer, and we'll be back to use some blush. Okay, you guys, so I am fully set. Where everything's set, I actually put that same concealer on my eyes to be like my primer for shadow, and I filled in my brows just a little bit just to give me some color. I have put a little bit of bronzer on top of everything, and that's what everything looks like, but no blush. So recently I got in the mail this sheglam Ember Rose collection. I have not seen anyone talk about this Ember Rose sheglam collection. What if I got it too early? Imagine like this is not even out yet, or it's been not even been talked about once. Okay, regardless, I have this. It's like very like kind of like rosy coquette vibes. This is the Eternal Flames blush. How gorgeous is this? It's fucking cream. I thought it was powder. It's very nice, and it actually has a kind of matte-ish finish. This actually might work. I'm not gonna lie. But I also have this little Ember Rose. Okay, this is a palette. You see this? Look at the shit. When you it opens like in a flat lay. It's just like a 4-pan palette. It reminds me of like Mulan. But let's go in with this blush that I truly was convinced was a powder. Okay, we're gonna actually take the back of this. All right, well, there's definitely pigment to it. I will say immediately, this is actually not breaking apart my powder. It looks a little jarring, obviously. It looks a little intense on my face. It does. It looked like a fucking powder when I looked at it, okay? So let's all calm down. But it really did look like a powder, I'm not gonna lie. So, we're just gonna lightly pat over this. Using that little puff tool, I will say, I feel like it didn't break apart my foundation literally at all. Now going in with the brush, it probably did. There's a little bit of missing right there. Right here, it's missing a little some, but not that bad. The puff didn't. The puff, like the little poof, that didn't disrupt it. So I will say, I gotta give the puff points. Puff, puff, pass if you know we blazing. You know what I mean? You know, something you're right about this. Something is not right. There's some, it's possessed. Let's apply some highlighter to distract your eyes from what's going on here. Because I will say the cream was beautiful and it diffused nicely. It didn't really disrupt, shockingly. And I bet it would have been really fucking lovely if I would have known that. Let's distract here. Let's go heavy. One missing blush. The highlighter really came in handy on this one. And we went extra blinding today as well. Oh! Okay, let's go in with this little palette. You know what? Before we even do that, wait. This new Indeed Nano Set Blurring Setting Spray. I believe that Indeed is at Target. Let me triple check. Okay, so you can find it at Ulta and at Target. That's what I thought. So Indeed is available at Target and Ulta. So I would say that is a drugstore-ish brand. Is it? I don't know. Okay, we're going to start using this. It's supposed to be an instant blurring setting spray that locks in makeup. So, you're going to blur me or what? My hair is starting to stick. That's when I know something's strong. Hold on. Oh my god, my eyelids are sticking together. Oh, I think that this is going to be good. Consistency-wise, it's similar to this from the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush because of how it feels on my arms. It feels so similar. There's areas that have like big drizzles. Is because the spritzer is a little not good. I literally feel like it blurred my skin. What the fuck's in that? Can't be good for us. After applying makeup, shake Nano Set thoroughly. I mean, I did shake it when I applied it. Oh, now it's suddenly fucking diffusing gorgeously. It's absolutely working, and it blurred my skin. This is take off the desk. My face feels like almost stiff. It feels like there's a film, a layer even, on my skin. Let's go in with these little guys right here, and let's try these. We're gonna do a very simple. I'm talking simple, because I just want to test the shades out and see the quality. We're going simple. So we're taking this little brownish one over here. Are these creams? No. Ember Rose Burning Devotion Color Palette. Okay, it says color palette. It's powder. Okay, so what should we go in with? Should we do that grayish tone? Let's mix a little bit of that gray tone with a little bit of that like burgundy tone and put a little bit into the crease. The color story is very much like a burned love letter. That's what the color story is giving. They're pressed quite hard, which is nice because they don't have a lot of kick up, but they are pigmented as fuck, actually. Hello? They must have like some type of unique formula because they almost feel like a cream, but they don't like go on like a cream. sheglam, I will say, like they shock me to my core. Because sometimes they literally just have a crazy ass banger. Whoever their fucking production company is, whoever like their lab is that does this shit, they know a lot about makeup. Like they must have a very good chemist that knows a lot about like mixing ingredients and creating these unique things, because they always have very unique formulas. Like this product here is almost like a cream, but it's a cream powder hybrid. This little mini palette. Like it's pressed very hard, but it has a lot of pigment to it. Very impressive, and it looks beautifully blurred also on the eyes. I don't know if it's this giving me the blurred effect on my eyes, or the nano setting spray giving me a blur on the eyes as well, because that should make me blurry everywhere. I'm not sure, but my eyes are giving blurred boots. You guys, some of these products are shocking me. We have some innovation out here. Okay. Let's take the creamy white. Not the best with the brush to pack it on. Not the best with the brush. I would say this probably might want to go on with the finger. It's still like you can see it. It's definitely going down, but it's not the best with a brush, I don't think. Let's see, finger. You guys, it's literally a fucking cream. I swear to God. It's like a matte cream. It's similar to the brush. It's a cream. I just came to realize that right now, that it's a cream. Okay, so you guys came out with cream powder hybrids. I just realized, because you know why I realized that? See this shit real quick? Why did that come up? Why did that make a little dent like that, huh? Why is there a dent in the shade? See, I knew something was going on. Y'all trying to trick me? Sheglam's watching this like, what are you literally talking about? We're not trying to trick anyone. Imagine, I'm literally coming up with this full story in my head that they're like coming for me personally, tricking me. That looks really nice. They're cool. It's literally a cream powder hybrid matte palette. That's what it is. It looks diffused, looks beautiful on the eyes. Okay, I'm gonna go put some mascara on real quick, just a little bit. We're gonna come back to do our lippy products. We have a couple here that I would like to try. We have these new e.l.f. lip liners, the new e.l.f. Pout Clout Plumping Pens, and then these new guys from sheglam as well, which I have tried, which are truly incredible. So I'll be right back when I put some more shit on. Okay, so I kept the eyes really easy, sassy and cute, just a little mascara. That's it. This is what the eyes look like, very blurry and very pretty. I will say this like will take a learning curve if you're not used to cream shadows. I'm not used to cream shadows. I was very shocked. I was very surprised, but it looks so stunning on my eyes that I'm like, fuck. They're pressed extremely hard because they're creams. So you need a lot of product, but they're pigmented. It's very strange. It's very strange. Let's go on with these new e.l.f. lip liners that are like super inexpensive. I'm so excited to try these out. I feel like these are supposed to be dupes for like MAC lip liners or like Make It Forever lip liners. They just look so nice. I bought 2 of them. Fuck, which one do I want to put on? Let's do the pinky one, because I feel like my look overall is pink. This is the Cream Glide lip liners in the shade, I don't know. The way e.l.f. puts things in just random places sometimes, it's here. Can you guys, like, you would have never known unless you're looking for it. It's at the top, Baddest Beige. So of course, as we said, they are wooden pencils. They have a good amount of pigment to them though, I will say. That's nice, actually, that's quite nice. I think these are what, like $2 to $3? Like these are nice for $2 to $3, dude. They work better when they're a little warmer. Like once, like the lower half was nice. Better than the top half. The top half I felt like a little bit more of a grit to gliding, but still very pretty. So let's try this e.l.f. Clout Pout Lout. I actually have tried this before. This is in the shade, I think Pinky Promise or something like that. Pinky something. The name is on the back of this, but it's literally impossible to see. Pinky Out. And it's not because my sight is going, okay? It's just because it's hard to see. So I'm gonna do 2 clicks. I'm gonna apply this. I already have tried these out, by the way. I did like a little TikTok kind of review. And I will say I do like them. They are thick, but they're beautiful. They're thick, and you don't need a lot. It's like it's very important to not use a lot, because if you use too much, they will be gunky the house. They will web on your mouth. Like, they will not look good if you use a lot of product. You have to use a little bit amount of product. 1 click, 2 clicks, that's all you need. That is maybe like a mini thick tackiness to them because they're thicker products, but they're not sticky. It's hard to describe. Let's wipe a little bit of that off. I just want to show you guys this product as well. These are the new sheglam Mirror Kiss lipsticks. Let me tell you something about this shade real quick. This is the shade Own Your Shine. I saw Jordan use this on TikTok. She's like this gorgeous TikToker from the UK. Like, I'm literally obsessed with her. I want to be her. And she used these, and I was like, that looks really nice. And so I got them. I tried them. They're insane. Lightweight, glowy, reflective lip product. This is like probably one of the most reflective lip products in a balm form I've ever tried. Mind you, this has shimmer in it. This one does. Own Your Shine, the shade Own Your Shine has shimmer in it. So you're gonna see like reflect to it on the lip. It looks insane. Look at that, I hit a note because it's so good. Whereas the ones with color, they don't have shimmer in them, but they are very reflective as well. They have this gorgeous glossiness. Dude, they're insane. I'm gonna add a little bit of pink on too. Like, they feel like you're wearing like Vaseline. I'm not even kidding. They feel like you're wearing like Aquaphor. This is in the shade Rule Breaker. I'm so sorry to anyone without these lips. And I'm sorry to you guys for not having a code with sheglam. I feel like I've worked with sheglam before and they've given me a code for like a small amount of time when I'm working with them. But then like the code goes away and it's like, fuck, I wish I could give you guys a code. They're very, I think they're like $6. So like they're not bad. They're not inexpensive, but you know. But that is it, you guys. That's it for testing all these new drugstore goodies. I will say I was blown away with the vast majority. I was very impressed. This is not one of those that I'm like disappointed in a lot of the products from these launches. Like a lot of them are freaking slay. Some of them take a learning curve, like the little sheglam palette. This guy, I don't know, there's something wrong with it. No, it's not something wrong with it. That's not the word I'm trying to say. There's just something different about it. I need, again, to just play with it more because it absorbed a lot of product and I don't know, there's something weird about it. I'm so impressed. I think my face looks gorgeous. I'm so blurred out and matte from that freaking nano spray. I'm only not matte and blurry in my highlighter section. The lips are so fucking juicy, I can't. I'm gonna plug in a quick little iPhone video of my face post glam. Can you guys see how I just look kind of blurry? My lips look insane. I'm very fucking impressed with my base today. I'm impressed. But anyways, you guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys had fun watching. Hope you guys got a little bit of insight on some, you know, products that you guys potentially could be interested in, to be looking at, you know, wanting to try out, see what the tea is about them. This is just my honest, brutally honest opinion. Most of them were actually quite nice, especially from the drugstore. I was very impressed. I think I look actually quite slay. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of the night or day, wherever you guys are, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye, I love you. I don't know. Sometimes you just have to scream when you look that good. You know, it's like, who else is gonna know? My jungle juice.